Hi Aries, I'm Nick. This is going to be a reading for November 2019, well the last few weeks of November, so November mid-month. As you know, these are general readings, so it may not apply to every single person, so if it doesn't fit your situation, please don't force it and just carry on with your day. This does apply to both men and women, and I would suggest to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs because these are all aspects of who you are. You may resonate a little bit more with one or the other or gain additional insight at times. Alright, and I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. It'll pretty much be like a part 2 of what you see here, where we will dive in deeper, ask for the questions, and then look at 3 things you should be aware of and your advice at the end, okay? So, Aries, today while I was meditating on your energy, interesting thing that happened was my left ear started ringing, like a high-pitched ring. And I know maybe there's a lot of different meanings that people believe in, but at least personally for me, as a child, my mom used to always tell me that if your left ear is ringing, that means that someone's talking about you, but it's usually positive. It means people are talking good things about you. Maybe you did something good, or they're acknowledging something about you, or saying, wow, Aries is doing well, or, you know, Aries is such a nice person, or someone's speaking highly of you, okay? Maybe some of you have been feeling like your ear is ringing, or your left ear, and maybe, you know, maybe it means different things for you, but that's what I picked up for you guys. But it's pretty positive, so it means good people are talking good about you. All right, and of course, apply it how you find fit. It may mean something totally different from you. There's probably different superstitions and stuff, but that's the one that I know that my mom used to tell me, and my mom's actually an Aries, so perfect. All right, and then today for your positive affirmation, you guys got, I won't worry about things that are out of my control. I won't worry about things that are out of my control. Okay, so you guys know the drill. I want you to say this out loud and we'll say it together 3 times. I won't worry about things that are out of my control. I will not worry about things that are out of my control. I won't worry about things that are out of my control. Okay, I really hope you said that with intention and conviction, like you really mean it, because intention is everything. And I want you to jot it down somewhere, either on a piece of paper, a sticky note, or on your phone, and practice saying that every day for these last 2 weeks of November, okay? It's going to really just help you out in your day-to-day life. And then for your 3 natural gifts and strengths, of course, these are all things you may already be good at, but they're highlighted and emphasized for these last few weeks of November. Okay, so one of your gifts is your capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, and your willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So you are a mega visionary these last few weeks. You're going to be able to make your visions, like, see it so clearly. Maybe other people won't see it or understand it, but that doesn't matter because you have the vision. It's all in your head and you know what you want, you know what you're seeing, and I think that's going to help push you forward and make your dreams all come together, or kind of motivate you to keep following your dreams and your goals, okay? And then your second gift is the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So a lot of you are healing or getting in touch with your feminine side, with the feminine energies, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. I feel like you're becoming more in touch with your emotions, your feelings, your heart space, as Scorpio season is kind of all forcing us to dive in deeper into our feelings and what's real. You are expressing that through nature, through your life, through your actions, through your sensuality or your sexuality. You're becoming more in touch with yourself. Let's say you're a guy, you know, and you've never been, let's say you've never really been comfortable with expressing yourself or like being, you know, lovey, emotional. Now it's probably gonna be a time where you feel more comfortable in doing that, or feeling more comfortable and being vulnerable and opening up, and not being afraid or being ashamed for having feelings or being emotional, because there's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, we're all humans. Just men maybe deal with it a little bit different than women, but it doesn't mean that you can't express things. You know, it doesn't make you less masculine or anything like that. And then your last gift is your romantic charm and potential for power. Okay, so that kind of goes hand in hand with the one we saw previously. So you're really having so much like charm and charisma that it's going to be your power. It's going to be your superpower, your strength. So take advantage of it. I think you're really going to come off very charming and magnetic to others. You may be feeling like you want to go up to someone or have a crush on someone that you want to talk to, and maybe now will be a good time because you'll come off a little more charming and like endearing to the person. Okay, Aries, so I'm seeing that when it comes to your health, that's going to be a good time to try to relax your mind, because you may be going through a lot of thoughts, or maybe kind of wanting to go hermit mode. So try to relax your mind and put your mind at ease. And if you have a hard time of relaxing or being calm, maybe even listening to some meditation music. Like I know there's a bunch of good free ones on YouTube. I actually have a free playlist on my YouTube channel, and I think it's called meditation music, and it's all these frequencies and different ones for different things, like for abundance, for love, for taking away negative energies, or just falling asleep, like listening to the sound of waves. That can all be stuff that helps you. Also incorporating, instead of maybe drinking too much coffee or like energy drinks, maybe try to incorporate like herbal teas that maybe do have caffeine that can still help you, or you know, drinking more hot water, or just water, or like natural stuff, because I feel like maybe the caffeine may kind of push you a little bit down for these last few weeks. I know it doesn't make sense, because you're like, no, caffeine makes me like give me energy, but maybe right now it's not going to be a good time, because I feel like you need to calm a little bit, or your mind needs to be put at ease. But if you're always like you know, like what's the word, like all jittery and stuff, it doesn't give you your body you're mentally, you want to be calm, but physically you can't. So maybe try to incorporate more like herbal teas or black teas or something, or other stuff that is a little more easy for your body to handle, won't have any weird side effects, okay? Not saying coffee is bad for you or anything, but maybe try not to drink too much of it if you're like really addicted, you know, or like energy drinks. And then I'm also seeing that it's important to, of course, take care of your physical body, but never forget to also take care of your internal body. So, you know, maybe some people, you know, sometimes people like, yeah, they just go out to the gym, they work out, and like they kill themselves at the gym, but then like you always see them and they always look the same. You know what I mean? Like, not throwing shade or anything like that, but there's some people who go so hard at the gym, but they never change. Like, their body still looks the same. Unless they're just trying to maintain, you know, then that's a different story. Because I feel like if you don't have to really do that much. You don't really have to work so hard. If you're actually eating the right things, if you're sleeping right. Sleeping is a really big one. If you don't sleep well, your body is probably gonna react and be more bloated, or not be able to really function as well. So sleeping is really important. Try to sleep earlier, and get enough sleep, because it's really important. Try to drink water, or more water, as opposed to sodas, sugary drinks, all that stuff. Listen to meditation music that can really help calm your ease or your anxiety. What's another one? Eating well too. Make sure you're eating well. You're not eating a bunch of junk and fast food. Obviously, I'm not saying you can't always eat that. Like, we're all human. You can enjoy yourself, but try to, like, most of the week, try to eat more healthy. In the weekend, you know, you can enjoy and stuff, but if you can, try to feed yourself good things that's going to nourish your body, because sometimes the things that you eat are the reason why you may be feeling kind of like ugh, or always wanting to eat junk. And if you're always eating junk, your body is always going to crave junk. But if you're feeding your body good stuff, then eventually your body's going to start to like those things and crave those things, and maybe only once in a while eat stuff that, you know, is not that good for you, you know? So taking care, it's going to be important to take care of your internal body, and so that it can heal itself. Because I feel like a lot of you are going to be, your body, you're going to want to learn how to heal yourself in other ways. And if you really put in the consistent effort and time, you can do so. And then when it comes to like work, school, finances, I'm seeing that you're probably gonna get a new opportunity. For most of you, I feel like this is gonna be like an invitation to some kind of like seminar, or to shadow someone, or go visit a school or university. I feel like you're gonna get invited to something, or like, hey, will you come speak with me here, or come with me to this conference or to this meeting, something like that. And this person who invites you could be someone you look up to, or a boss, or like someone who can become a mentor for you. So even could be like a guru or spiritual advisor, life coach, someone you can like learn something from. Okay, so this is going to be a good opportunity for you. Obviously, if you don't have to accept, but I think if you accept, I think you'll find it very helpful and you'll retain a lot of knowledge from it. And I think you're gonna meet people. You're probably gonna network good. So this may be a good opportunity for you. So if you do get invited to go to something that's with regards your school or work or something that you know, maybe you don't have to go or it's not a requirement, but you know that if you go, it might be good for you, then you should go. You know, obviously if you can, then you can. But if you know, if it's going to be good for you in the long run, you're going to learn more, maybe you may make connections or something, I would highly suggest to go because it may be really good for you and you may learn a lot from it, okay? And then when it comes to like love, I'm seeing that you're probably going to have new love, you guys. New love. And this love can be like new, or it can be someone from the past or someone you like already had talked to before, but something happened, but you guys are talking again. Or this could be someone that you know that feels familiar because they're from like a past life. You guys have known each other before, okay? It's gonna have this sense of familiarity between the two of you. You find this person really attractive. You're sexually attracted to this person, so a lot of physical attraction at first. It's not going to be all deep and spiritual and nothing like that. I feel like it's more so kind of just like physical and chemistry, and you find them charming. And I feel like you guys are going to be exchanging like energies, exchanging messages, maybe sending flirty messages, emojis, winkies, complimenting each other. This person could be a water sign or a fire sign, or maybe a mix of both. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, maybe kind of be a little mix of match of both. And I'm seeing that with this connection, it's going to make you want to go inwards and reflect, or you're going to be reflecting about yourself or reflecting about what's going on, because there's going to be a lot of little like sparks. Like it's very new, it's exciting. You're just like, ooh, what's this? Who's this person? Like, I don't know. And you know, that initial kind of really a lot of interest. And I feel here there's gonna be a lot of healing involved with this. Maybe it's just healing for you, realizing, you know, I am worth it. I am a catch. Like there are people who like me, and like maybe for some time you've been single and you thought for a second like, oh, I don't know, like no one likes me or something like that. But now you're realizing, no, like I can be with someone, like even if it's just friendship. It's kind of moving you out of your bubble, or keeping you have your options open, or you're able to see that like you can get back in the game. You know, it's not too late, or you're not too old, or it's not like, you know how sometimes if you've been single for too long, you're like, oh, I don't know if relationships are for me. I don't know what to do. I feel awkward. I think it's getting you back in the groove, getting you back into your game. You know what I mean? Some of you I see could have Virgo somewhere in your chart, maybe rising, moon, Mercury, Venus. I don't know any of those placements. Actually, not Venus. I don't think you could have it as Venus, but I'm seeing that this person could be a really hard worker. They've been going through a lot. Like they've had a lot of burdens, a lot of things on their plate, feeling like the world is on their shoulders. Maybe they work a lot or have a lot of long hours, long shifts, or whatever their work or school requirements right now takes up a lot of their time and energy. And they seem to be really busy with that, but I feel like it's kind of ending. This is like the end of a cycle for them, so it's not going to last very long. And I think when you guys come together, you're kind of like their breath of fresh air. They feel more energized. You make them feel emotionally very like satisfied. And I think you guys have this like connection is still kind of like two little kids, you know, just trying to get to know each other and feeling each other out. It's still like that. And if this is someone you like already knew or dealt with before, they're coming back, and I think they are coming back sincerely, and they realize that it's been harder without you, and when they're with you, life seems easier, life seems to go by a little smoother, or you make them forget about the worries and the stresses that they have. And maybe this person is someone who travels a lot, or they are going to be traveling to see you, maybe from across waters, or it could be short distance or long distance. But I feel like this person is kind of like you. They're energetic, and I think they do have fire somewhere in their chart. They probably have fire somewhere in their chart. But this is someone who's like, they look broader at things. They want to try new things. They want to explore new things. And despite maybe them having explored or done other things, they still have always thought about you. Or, you know, if this is someone new, like they're still they feel very excited about this, and they want to move forward and see where this can grow, where can this expand. You guys maybe could have connected online or on social media or on the internet somewhere, but definitely, yeah, new love or someone's coming back to your guys' life, okay? But we're going to be clarifying everything that we saw here, Aries, and then looking in deeper into this person. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What they want you to know, and what their next action or move will be towards you. And then we'll look at the 3 things you should be aware of, be more cautious of this month, and then your advice at the end, okay? So I guess I will see you guys in the extended reading. The link will be below. And I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post. And I'm now doing weeklies, monthlies, and monthly readings. All right, so hopefully you guys get a chance to check them out and enjoy them. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.